Hello children. Today Kahaniwali Nani is going to tell you a story from Greek mythology. It is Midas' touch. Listen. This is a story of long ago. King Midas was a rich king of Phrygia. Nowadays it is in Turkey. He was a kind and wise ruler. He had a beautiful daughter named Marigold. Children, this King Midas' treasury was full of gold. He had many beautiful palaces, but yet he was not satisfied. He always wished to have more and more gold. So much he loved gold that he named his daughter Marigold. King Midas used to spend hours and hours counting the gold coins he had, hearing the jingling of the coins, and he wished to have more and more of them. The sweetest voice for him was of his daughter and the jingle of the gold coins. He would not use his wealth for his subjects and his kingdom. Though his treasury was full of gold, he would say, "Only so much gold, I want more and more of it. Oh God, make me the richest person in the world." One day, Midas went out for hunting. In the jungle, he saw a man sitting under a tree. Midas came to him and said, "Oh, what's the matter? You are looking sad, worried, and tired." The man said, "Yes, I am hungry and thirsty. I am tired. I have lost my way and am very worried." Midas took pity on him and said, "Oh, don't worry. Come with me. I'll help you." Midas took him to his palace, offered him food and water, and gave him a soft bed to sleep. "Relax yourself, don't worry, be comfortable," he said to the man. Now, this man was god Dionysus' friend Silenus. He had lost his way. Now, when Dionysus did not see him for a long time, he went searching for him. He was worried. And where did he find him? He found him in Midas' palace. "So you are here. I was so much worried about you," he said to his friend Silenus. Silenus said, "Yes, I lost my way. But this King Midas, he was so kind. He took good care of me, gave me food and shelter. I am fine now." Hearing this, Dionysus became happy. He turned towards King Midas and said, "I am grateful to you, Midas, for taking good care of my friend Silenus. For your this kind gesture, I want to reward you. I shall grant you a wish. Tell me your wish." Hearing this, Midas said, No, you don't need to be grateful." No, Midas, tell me a wish, I will fulfill it." Who said? God Dionysus. Midas thought for a while and again asked, "Will my wish be fulfilled?" "Sure." Yes, said God Dionysus. "Okay, then I wish to have the ability to that everything that I touch turns into gold." Hearing this, God Dionysus said, "Midas, are you sure you want this wish? Think again and say." But Midas was adamant, "No, God, I want only this wish and nothing else." "Okay," said God Dionysus. "As you wish, tomorrow morning after sunrise, anything with your slight touch will turn into gold." God Dionysus and Silenus returned to their home. King Midas was very excited. Whole night he was restless. What was he doing? Tossing in his bed right and left, waiting eagerly for what? For sunrise. He got up with the first rays of the sun and said, "Let me see if my wish is becoming true." And he slowly touched his bed, pillow, and the blanket, and all of them turned into gold. His robe and shoes became of gold. Midas became very, very happy. And he began running around in the palace, touching the pillars, chairs, tables, windows, gates, and all of them turned to gold. Wow, wow, he was shouting merrily and ran towards the garden. He picked up a flower and it turned into gold. Now he began touching all the trees, flowers, grass in the garden, and it was golden all around. Now Midas felt hungry. He went back to the palace. He ordered his chef to prepare for a feast. Today we will celebrate my golden touch, he said. But first serve me some breakfast. I am hungry. And he sat on the dining table. Now the chair and the table both turned to gold. He picked up a napkin and it also turned to gold. Midas felt thirsty and picked up a glass of water. And before he could drink water, the glass and the water turned into solid gold. Now, for the first time, Midas was shocked and worried. He picked up a piece of bread and it turned to gold. The cake, his tea, fruits, everything turned to gold. And children, can you eat gold? No. Now Midas realized his mistake. Oh, what have I done? How will I eat? How will I live? Just then Midas' daughter Marigold came, saying, "Good morning, Daddy, good morning." And before Midas could say anything, she hugged him. And children, you know what happened? She changed into a golden statue. Midas was stunned. He began crying. Oh, what have I done? Oh God, help me. He came down on his knees, tears rolling down his cheeks, and he called, "Oh God, Dionysus, please come and take this touch back. I don't want this touch anymore. I don't want any gold. I have realized that my mistake. I know. I want only my daughter back and no more gold." At that time, God Dionysus appeared and said, "Did you call me, Midas? What happened? Now everything you touch is turning into gold, isn't it? Your wish is being fulfilled. What's the matter?" And Midas said, "Oh God, please forgive me. Please forgive me for my greediness. Take this wish back. I don't want any more gold. I have realized my mistake." "Okay, don't cry. I will make everything fine. Now listen carefully to what I say. Go to the mountains and there you will find water coming from the rocks. Bathe with that water and bring some water and sprinkle it all on the things that have turned into gold, and they will become as they were earlier." Thanks a lot," said Midas, and ran towards the mountains. He bathed himself with the water, and the water became golden as if gold was being washed from Midas' body. His robe became back of fabric and shoes of leather. And Midas filled a jug with the water and sprinkled on all the things in the palace and the garden. But children, do you know, first of all, where did he sprinkle this water? Yes, on his daughter Marigold, and she became alive again. Midas was now very, very happy and said, "Now I have realized real happiness is not in gold." And he used all his wealth for the well-being of his subjects and his kingdom and was happy always. So children, real happiness is in loving and sharing like King Midas realized. How did you like this story? Meet you again next week with a new story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.